Shocking truth. The real Rick Ross isn't the rapper you know. The original Rick Ross was the biggest cocaine kingpin in Los Angeles during the 1980s, moving thousands of kilos every day. His empire stretched across the country, making millions before anyone knew what hit them. The rapper Rick Ross, born William Roberts, actually stole his entire identity and name from the real kingpin. The authentic Rick Ross learned about the music industry using his name while sitting in federal prison. He tried suing for identity theft but lost the case. Today, the real Rick Ross is out of prison and runs legitimate businesses, speaking at events about his past life. Meanwhile, the rapper Ross continues using the name that made him famous. Wild part is most fans don't even realize they're bumping music from someone who straight up took another man's life story and identity. This billionaire stole $42 billion and disappeared without a trace. Chinese business tycoon Shyao was last seen in 2017 at a luxury hotel in Hong Kong. He built an empire worth billions through his company Tomorrow Group, controlling assets in banking, insurance, and real estate. The crazy part, he was literally dragged out of his hotel room by Chinese agents in the middle of the night. His company was later seized by the government, and all his assets were frozen. For 5 years, no one knew where he was. In 2022, he finally appeared in a Shanghai court, looking completely different. He was sentenced to 13 years in prison for financial crimes. His net worth went from $42 billion to zero overnight. The scariest part? Every trace of him has been scrubbed from Chinese media. It's like he never existed. Shocking discovery reveals America's youngest criminal was just 6 years old when arrested in 1929. Little Carl Newton murdered a playmate with his father's gun after a fight over candy in rural Georgia. The case sparked nationwide outrage since he was too young to be charged with any crime. Police had to release him back to his parents' custody. The scariest part? He showed zero remorse during questioning, calmly telling officers, "I just wanted the candy." Carl's case led to major reforms in juvenile justice laws. While his whereabouts after release remained unknown for decades, recently uncovered records show he lived a quiet life under a different name and passed away in 1992, never committing another crime. His story remains the most disturbing example of childhood violence in U.S. criminal history. Breaking my silence after 22 years as a 911 dispatcher. The call that changed everything came at 3 a.m. A 6-year-old girl whispering because her dad was actively hunting her mom through their house with a gun. I still remember every detail. Her tiny voice told me she was hiding in her closet behind winter coats. She was smart enough to dial 911 from her mom's cell phone she grabbed while running. The dad had already fired 2 shots. For 8 minutes, I kept her calm while officers raced to the scene. I made her describe her favorite stuffed animal, her best friend at school, anything to keep her quiet and distracted. I could hear heavy footsteps passing her door multiple times. When she suddenly whispered, "He's opening my door," my heart stopped. Then came the sounds of officers bursting in, shouting commands. The girl started crying, but they were tears of relief. They got there just in time. Her mom survived. 2 shots had hit walls. The father was arrested without incident. The girl later visited our dispatch center with flowers. She's in college now, studying criminal justice. She says that night taught her how a calm voice can save lives. 20 years of dispatching, thousands of calls, but that little girl's whispers will stay with me forever. Sometimes the strongest people are the smallest ones, and sometimes heroes don't wear capes. They hide in closets with borrowed phones.